Hello Earthlings, I'm the down-to-earth alien, Machi Tamanegi, and I'm here to bring you on a journey as I create my magnum opus, the greatest video game in the world. Minecraft? More like Asscraft. Super Mario? More like Super Lameo. Forget that shit. Human game design is so boring and stupid, it's time to show you all humans that alien engineering is the greatest in the world. So today we're making Bomb Finder. It's this game where you try to avoid the bombs while trying to open all the spaces on this grid. It's really popular where I'm from, but not a lot of people know how to play it. Yeah, I'm pretty special. Anyways, wait, what? That's already a real game and it's called Minesweeper? Well, I didn't know the aliens already invaded your planet, but that just means we gotta get even crazier with our game later on. Anyways, I'll just start with the basics for you simpletons. I found this neat game engine called Pico 8 that's based off of retro systems of ye olden times, but fits our needs since Minesweeper is pretty basic. It's like a simple game and concept. It consists of a text editor, a sprite editor, sound editor, music editor, and a map editor. It's got a 128 by 128 sprite sheet size with only 16 colors. But, oh ho ho, this won't stop us one bit. The opposite, in fact. These constraints you see are the perfect breeding grounds for that sweet, sweet creativity. Okay, let's get to coding. First we'll need a grid to show up that it's assigned a value. 1 for bomb and 0 for no bomb. It's just random, right? So, just a few lines of code here and there, and bam, okay. Doesn't really look much, but that's because we haven't made any sprites yet. So let's draw an empty square and a square with a bomb in it, and have an if statement check to display either one or the other. It's starting to resemble Minesweeper now, but we're still missing one of the most important features of Minesweeper. Can you guess what it is? Dun 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 dun. Come on, dun 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 dun. Okay, the correct answer is numbers. If you don't know, the numbers on a Minesweeper board determine how many bombs are found on a square on the grid. It's pretty easy to check on that. Let's just make every blank space check around itself for bombs and store that value under a variable. Then if we display those numbers at the right location, then there you have it. So now we gotta cover those squares. It's not really Minesweeper if the mine has already been swept, so let's draw a covered tile and create a value that says if a square has been clicked on or not. Then to draw it, we just have a simple if statement that checks that one. Now that the board is fully set up, it's time we give the players some control, and for that we'll be using the humble mouse.
Do you guys not have phones?
No, we do not! PC Master Race for life! But I digress. Anyways, let's have two variables that keep track of the mouse's X and Y location on screen and then draw a sprite at those locations. We should also keep track of which button the mouse is being clicked. 0 for none, 1 for left click, and 2 for right click. To check which part of the grid is being clicked on, all we have to do is divide the X and Y value of the mouse coordinates by 8 and run it off. Since each square is 8 pixels around each side, it's pretty easy to calculate for that. Anyways, to check if you've clicked or not, it's as simple as an if statement. If you weren't clicking the mouse before but are pressing it now, that means you clicked it. And if we change the variable that says whether if it's been clicked or not, when we click on it, it should work. Let's also let the player set flags with their right click so that they don't accidentally press on a bomb that they found. Now we have ourselves a more or less playable version of Minesweeper. But how do we make this a little more spicy, if you know what I'm saying? Let's go ask the Great Oracle. Ah yes, Anime Lady, that'll spice up our game a shit ton. Now if somehow you aren't aware of who Artemis of the Blue is, she is the next President-elect of the United States of America, I mean virtual shark VTuber, and all around radiates some of that sweet dork energy that people seem to love so much. She's even played Minesweeper before, what a coincidence. Anyways, let's just slap this anime lady on top of the game. Just go into the sprite editor and voila, a modern day masterpiece. Okay, maybe it doesn't look exactly like her right now, but let's just leave it as a placeholder for now. Now Artemis is a shark girl, which means she probably has some sort of water power, so let's have her shoot water from her mouth to hit the player. To set that up, let's make a table that stores all the bullet data, and create a function that adds a bullet to that table given an X and a Y and a direction. And to test it, I'll just have bullets show up randomly on screen and fly towards the cursor. Seems to work alright. Now we just adjust the X and Y to align with the mouth, and make it so that she shoots a bullet every second and it looks like she's spitting on you. Oh well, people on Earth seem to like that, so I'll just keep it in. Now with the bullets properly set up, we can start improving the graphics. I'll just use some makeup and make Artemis look good. And hippity hoppity, Artemis is now not ugly. Oh god, I fucked up and accidentally summoned Satan. We need plastic surgery for this one. And ta-da! Artemis of the Blue, everybody. Give her a round of applause. You are clapping, right? That is a clapping sound, right? She even follows the cursor around, making use of those variables we set up earlier. And she's just bouncing on screen, and she's shooting the player. But now it's kind of boring how she only shoots one pattern. If you ever played the Toho or like other bullet hells, they got all these crazy patterns. Let's make some more. I added in a burst shot, a follow shot, this line thing, and 2 spirals for that sweet variation, just to make her game a little bit harder. And since this game is starting to resemble like a boss fight, let's give the player and Artemis some HP bars. The player has 5 hearts. That sounds like a pretty good number to start with, and hitting a bomb makes you lose 1 heart, while getting hit by spit makes you lose a quarter. Artemis' HP, on the other hand, just goes down as you open more of the field, and dies once you get it all. Basically, you're just your average game of Minesweeper. Now the game is 80% done at this point, and all that's left is some polish. Now, if you aren't aware, polish is the language they speak in Poland. I mean, it's the little things of the game that make it feel good to play. Like screen shake, or some effects, or some sounds, little squeaks and bobs and whistles that make it feel good. But don't underestimate this portion, because it's also the one that takes the longest to finish. Explaining all of the different things I did to polish up this game would honestly double the video's length, and I don't got that kind of time. But if you want to watch me struggle as I try to add something as simple as buttons, you can check out my live stream. Anyways, I'll just have to recap to you what I added into the game during that time. We got sound effects, explosion, buttons, bubbles, more bubbles, screen shake, difficulty sliders, transitions, a title screen, and some sick, funky music. Yes, 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 yes! And now, I can finally show you the final product. You can finally tell yourself, ooh yeah baby, this is what I've been waiting for! Without further ado, I present to you Artemis Minesweeper. I know, very original title. But it's complete, and that's all that matters. Congratulations for making it through the end of the video. If you enjoy what I do here in the VTubing scene, subscribe to get abducted by my alien spaceship tonight, and hit that bell notification button. Oh, and if somehow you aren't yet subbed to Artemis, you should probably do that, because she's like hella cool and way more deserving of your sub. Thanks, I'm not a simp though. Anyways, if you want to play this game, it's up on my creator's itch page. All the links are in the description. And if you want to see what I'm up to, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/numachitamanegi. I only started VTubing last week, so yeah, subscribing would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much. Video will be ending soon. I'm not trying to stretch it to 10 minutes, you are. No, I'm not trying to stretch it to 10 minutes, you are. Is 10 minutes still like a thing on YouTube? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But hey, you know, subscribe, maybe? Subscribe? You No, join thing. Okay, get abducted. Alright, see ya.